So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you.
Ha!
No tak, i tym optymistycznym akcentem zaczniemy sobie misję lojalnościową Tali. Tak, Tali z wiadrem na głowie. Tak, może najpierw poczytamy w dzienniku, czy coś tutaj ciekawego jest napisane. Tak, ta misja nazywa się Tali Zdrada. Tali ma sprawę osobistą, którą chce omówić. No to w sumie tutaj w dzienniku w tej części mniej ciekawych rzeczy jest napisanych niż w jedynce. Dobra, no to Tali, jaki masz problem?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Jak to?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Jak mogli cię oskarżyć o zdradę? Przecież jesteś w ogóle córką admirała, to oni oszaleli.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
No, zdecydowanie.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
No, w sumie wyrzucili cię najpierw na pielgrzymkę, potem na jakąś niebezpieczną misję, a teraz jeszcze cię wyrzucą na zawsze. Masakra.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
No to tym bardziej ciekawe, co Tali niby zrobiła, że to całej flocie zagraża.
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Nie, no ty masz nas przecież. My się nie damy nikomu.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
No, być może jeszcze gorzej, że wszyscy tak dobrze się tam znają.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Wygnanie to dziwna kara.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
No, w końcu Quarian jest tylko 17 milionów w galaktyce. No oczywiście, że ci pomożemy.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Tak jest. Będą na nas czekać. Czyżbyśmy mieli... O, dawno nie było wpisów do leksykonu, ale wpisy sobie na koniec czytamy, zawsze misji. To jest jedna z bardziej stresujących misji akurat. Być może najbardziej stresująca z misji lojalnościowych. No bo Tali, jak się łatwo domyślić, może zostać wygnana rzeczywiście. To wcale nie jest takie trudne, żeby do tego doprowadzić, więc musimy uważać. Czy jeszcze coś powiesz?
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Czemu musiałeś tam polecieć? No raczej powie to samo, ale zaryzykuję.
Can you give me a rundown of the problem with the fleet?
The Admiralty Board has charged me with treason. If I don't get back there to face the charges, they'll find me guilty in absentia. I'm scared, Shepard.
Dobra,
What
dobra.
happens when a
To
Quarian
już
is
było.
accused of treason?
The punishment for treason.
Okay,
I'll program the norm.
Tak. Nie lubię powtarzających się dialogów, ale... No trudno, tutaj tak jest. Więc oczywiście idziemy tam, gdzie jest mapa galaktyki. Żebyśmy polecieli do wędrownej floty. Tak, w końcu możemy ją sobie obejrzeć. Tak, tylko musimy wylecieć stąd. No gdzie ten przekaźnik? Tak, w jedynce wystarczyło kliknąć jeden guzik, a tutaj... A, to w ogóle nie tutaj jest. Przekaźnik jest w innym układzie niż jesteśmy. Albo raczej w innym systemie chyba. Tak to się nazywało. Stacja paliw. Kredytów mamy 78 000. A przydałoby się więcej. Zdecydowanie. Dobra, sąd może na razie nie będziemy brać, bo mam taki mały pomysł, ale pewnie nie zadziała, ale... A, blisko tutaj. Znaczy w sumie daleko, ale... A, no nieważne. Próg Walhalli. Tutaj mamy wędrowną flotę. No, wędrowna flota oczywiście, jak nazwa wskazuje, nie zawsze jest w tym samym układzie, akurat teraz jest tutaj. O, i tutaj w ogóle taki ciekawy system, nie wiem, czy już taki widzieliśmy wcześniej. No, jakby ktoś pytał, to możemy przez te słońce sobie przelatywać. Że mamy tutaj takie dwie gwiazdy po środku, jakby. Nie znam się na szczegółach, ale... O, i w ogóle tutaj też od razu powiem, bo pierwszy raz widzimy statki Quarian na żywo. No i zawsze mi te statki w sumie przypominały takie klucze latające. Te ich główne statki, bo te statki z takimi kulkami to są agrostatki, zdaje się, i tam są produkowane, no produkcja żywności ma miejsce. Ale te pozostałe, no ogólnie mi się podobają te statki ich, takie też stare one są. Wędrowna flota, na którą składa się 50 000 jednostek mieszczących ponad 17 milionów Quarian, to największa grupa przemierzających kosmos statków w znanej nam galaktyce. Mimo że odbywający pielgrzymkę Quarianie zwiedzili większość zamieszkanych światów w galaktyce, niewielu obcych kiedykolwiek postawiło stopę na quariańskim statku. A proszę, będziemy mieli ten zaszczyt. No ogólnie to jest ciekawa bardzo misja, jak większość, albo wszystkie raczej nawet lojalnościowe. Tali oczywiście musi z nami iść. Kto pójdzie z nami jeszcze? Ojej, mogłem wcześniej pomyśleć. Kto by się tutaj przydał? Kto by się tutaj przydał? No każdy by się przydał. Teraz i tak jesteśmy super rozwinięci. No to weźmy Kasumi. Standard. Właśnie, im misja Tali odblokuje nam moc, którą sobie przypiszę też dodatkowo i te 13 punkcików nam się przyda wtedy, ale każda moc potrzebuje maksymalnie 10 punktów, żeby ją rozwinąć, więc w sumie te 3 możemy sobie poświęcić i dać na przykład w przyciągnięcie. O. A ty właśnie sobie wyssanie energii dostaniesz później. Granat jest fajny, ale wolę chyba jednak atak z ukrycia. To jest taka wyjątkowa moc Kasumi. O właśnie, i tutaj sobie zmienię od razu. Dobrze, że tego nie przeoczyłem. Jakoś na razie nie mam problemów ze szczegółami. Szczęście. Tak, wracamy do projektora błyskawic. Tutaj tak silnych przeciwników jak te mechy 3 nie będzie. No i cała reszta jest spoko. Tak jest, dobrze. No i lecimy na wędrowną flotę. Na Raję, tak, główny statek, albo jeden z głównych.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
No tak, bo na statkach Quarian muszą być sterylne warunki zawsze utrzymywane. Ale fajne też mają sposób na potwierdzenie tożsamości. O, nigdy nie widzieliśmy tyle Quarian w jednym miejscu.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tak, kolejny Quarianin, którego spotykamy, kapitan Cardana. Komandor, nie kapitan. No w sumie ciekawy dialog będzie.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
A, no to bardzo miło.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Ciekawe oskarżenie. A wysyłałeś części Gethów?
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
No to coś się dowiedzieliśmy, jakie są zarzuty, ale i tak jakieś takie mgliste to się wydaje. O, jeszcze więcej mamy wpisów do leksykonu. Oj, to będzie dużo czytania. Nie dość, że ta misja jest długa bardzo, a w ogóle to chyba jest jakieś quariańskie pismo chyba nawet. Tak, ale ogólnie te widoki tutaj są dość podobne, myślę, do Omegi. Takie życie na statku, na stacji.
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
admirał Ran. Musimy najpierw zagadać, a potem z nim też będzie można więcej pogadać.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Ja też.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Ej, co ty masz do mnie? Chcesz się bić? Dostaniesz ode mnie rzutem.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora is guilty.
No, pokażemy ci, że to nieprawda. No i tu chyba jest admirał Ran właśnie. Tak.
Tali Zora of West Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
No ja bym się cieszył. Normandia to fajny statek.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
No tak.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
No tak. Można się było domyślić.
So, you would actually speak for my defense.
To fatalny pomysł.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Tak, będziemy bawić się w adwokata. No może przesadziłem, że jak omega tu jest też zieleń. Roślinki sobie rosną, jak widać. Tak, mamy wielkie zgromadzenie. Winne czy nie?
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
O, możemy użyć uroku.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Talcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
No właśnie. I się okazuje, że ojciec Tali jest tutaj na statku zajętym przez gety, które nie wiadomo jak się w ogóle tam znalazły. I jeszcze dodatkowo Tali tutaj jest oskarżona.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
No, musimy.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Nie zginiemy, jesteśmy z Shepardem, tak? Czyli z nami. Wszystko będzie dobrze. Odbijemy wasz statek, Alarai.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
No, niepewność jest najgorsza.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
No, ale może czegoś się dowiemy jeszcze.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
No proszę, Idi nawet tutaj nam kwareńską flotę skanuje. Sprytnie. Tak i tak jak mówiłem, teraz możemy pogadać nawet z kapitanem Cardaną więcej. A dziękuję.
Even during the hearing, Tali's first thought is to protect the fleet.
A widzisz, trzeba się za nią wstawić.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
No widzisz, chcesz posłuchać więcej? Będziesz miał okazję.
My father dead or trapped on the Alarai? My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Rand herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
No, przynajmniej tutaj wszyscy mogli zobaczyć, że Tali nie wiedziała o tym wcześniej. Co się stało?
Why'd you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
No tak, czyli mamy 2 powody. Myślę, 2 dobre powody.
Why's the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Not if you're looking for a planet to land on. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using photovoltaic solar cells. We're running an ice mining operation at a red dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen and oxygen.
No właśnie wiedziałem, że jakoś to zjawisko, co na mapie galaktyki widzieliśmy, że te 2 gwiazdy były przy sobie. Binarny układ błękitnych olbrzymów, może zapamiętam. Aha, i mówię, że tutaj sobie surowce zbieracie po prostu, tak, dobrze.